Andrew Gillis here again with Leica Geosystems. Today we're headed back to Citadel Hill to look at part 2 of my GS18I survey. Last time we looked at collecting line work and image groups. And today we'll look at measuring points in images and processing data in Leica Infinity.
RTK initialized.
Today I'm performing another image group capture.
Tilt compensation started.
As before, I simply start the image group capture, walk around the feature at the proper distance, and ensure that the object I want to collect, in this case the mast anchor bolts, stays within the camera viewport. When finished, I'll stop my collection and review my image group quality before storing the data. Next, I'll select Measure in Images and choose the mast image group. From here, I simply tap on the feature I want to measure and store the point.
Point stored.
And I'll repeat the process on another anchor bolt on the other side of the mast.
Point stored.
Next, I'll go into my Stake Points app and navigate to each new point to verify its position. So I'll center on the point in my 3D viewer and use the arrow in the navigation view to hone in on the point. Once I'm within a half a meter of the point, Captivate switches to the bullseye view for quick and easy centering.
Point stored.
Now I'll repeat the process on point 1, and I'll be left with 2 points created in images and staked measurements with my tilt rover that I can verify later in Leica Infinity. Once the project is created, I'll simply import the raw data file by navigating to it on my desktop and selecting Import. You can see in the navigator that this job contains points, staked points, lines, and image groups, and I've combined all the desired image groups into a master image group called Fort3 that I'll process into a dense point cloud. In this case, I'm interested in the scan data of the structure itself, so I'll clean the point cloud to remove any unwanted data. Now we'll do a quick visual inspection of our rain gutter survey from the first video. So I'll highlight the line work and then zoom in to see how it aligns with the point cloud. Everything looks good, so I'll zoom out and repeat the process with the second gutter on the upper level of the fort. As you can see, the line work collected with the tilt rover and the point cloud created from the collected images align very nicely. I'm happy with that, so I'll move on and review our anchor bolt measurement. I plan to recreate the points from the imagery in Leica Infinity, so I'll select my imaging tab, choose to create a new point from the image group Fort3, and this brings me into the image group viewer where I can review images of the entire site, or like I'm doing today, scroll to specific images of the feature that I want to create points within. After selecting 2 different images of the mast, I zoom in with my mouse and target the point I want to measure in each image. Next, I'll check the property grid for my coordinate quality. And these values look great, so I'll give my point a name and create it. I can now see the new point I created in my data set, and as another check, I'll return to the viewer and do a quick inverse calculation to compare the point created in the field to the one that I created just now in Infinity. We can see that the slope distance is less than 3 centimeters, and all 3 points are within the standard of GNSS tolerance. In summary, we've seen an overview of the potential of the visual positioning power of the GS18I. Reach out to your local Leica rep for an in-person demo or to find out more. Thanks for watching.
RTK data link down.